Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone! Right now I'm reviewing Bandai's NX Edgestyle Mega Man X. He's number 28 in this series. I never heard of this series until I saw this guy. And of course that made me interested because I love Mega Man X, as you may have noticed from other videos. Here's what's on this side of the box. Here's the back right there. Here's this side. They are currently selling these online and in stores like friggin' Barnes & Noble. I didn't see him, but I did see Zero at Barnes & Noble. From what I can tell with this series, this Mega Man X seems to be a chibi but super duper detailed version of Mega Man X. Like, Mega Man X really has smooth textures. He doesn't have any like actual panel lines or details. It's just straight detailless, like the original G1 Transformers, as you may have heard me talk about in the Make Make Toys Meteor review. But it also seems like it's just a budget SH figure arts, and it is made by Bandai. What I like, I say budget, but it's just smaller. But I like the stuff like this, the transparent parts on the head, right there and whatnot. And look at this face, and then look at that Hasbro one, and you'll see what I've been complaining about. But he is packed full of details. Now, when I first saw images of him, didn't like him due to this area of the body looking square and kind of off. Here these are side by side. Like, there's a whole lack of articulation in this one. So this one, that's why it's so much cheaper. But this fits more of the silhouette that Mega Man X actually had, with the long legs and long arms and a slender body. So there you are with him. But let's get into the articulation before I get into the plethora of accessories that he comes with. The head does not go up, like, at all. That does bug me. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they cut out something so that you could push that over, but it does come down very, very far because his neck it bends at two places like your typical SH figure art. So he does have a ton of neck motion, which works for the poses, but he just can't look up, at least not much. The shoulders, they're on, like, let me pull this off. One thing I hate about the figure is these shoulder pads come off a little bit too easy and they're pliable. But there's a little ball joint right there in the shoulder, so it can go up and down, and it can hinge forward. Once I did this at the meetup that I filmed not too long ago, once I pulled his arm like that in front of him, it comes in front of him a lot. I wanted this toy. But it also rotates at the bicep, and it bends at the elbow a little bit more than 90 degrees, which is cool. This other arm is the same thing, but this hand just rotates at the base. It's not on a ball joint or anything. He has another optional hand, I'll get into that. The diaphragm can go back, but it leaves him open to gaps. It can crunch forward a lot, and of course he can pivot and whatnot. It's good for the poses, and the waist swivels. The waist doesn't pivot inside of that joint, inside of that area right there. The legs can kick out to the side a lot, kick back some, kick up forward more than 90. He can rotate right here, and it's a weird angle joint. As you can see, the ball joint is like pushed forward, so it's not really so much a swivel as they left a big gap of plastic so that you can do this. He bends at the knee more than 90 degrees. Does it rotate? Not really. You could probably detach that if you want. And the feet are just like the hips. It's like at a weird angle, so you can get pivot and you can rotate, but I wish the pivot was a bit stronger, but this is a little bit pliable. And here's some details down here under the feet. Let's get into some of its accessories. One of the main ones you might be using is these bullets right here. So you can get them into a cool pose or whatnot and have them shooting at people. It's called one piece. It doesn't separate or anything. The hand just pops out. The peg is very long. So now he just has this hand so he can still do stuff. Pose them how you want. And of course, put the hand underneath of the gun. And like I said, these things pop off so easy. It's even worse with the Zero figure. Wait till I get to him. But Zero, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like Zero way more. I can tell you already, he has better head articulation because he can look up. He has better articulation, period. He comes with this base. You can connect the bases together. I haven't tried that yet, but you get that. You get this thing right here, this stand. Unfortunately, it doesn't just rock normally. You have to pull it apart and then put it into the position you want. I'm going to put it straight. Same thing goes for this up here, and this little piece is separate and it rocks. So I'm going to get him into a pose and come back with him on there. He has the peg hole right there underneath of his crotch. So if nothing else, this thing is really freaking poseable. And depending on how you have him posed, it doesn't even matter that his head doesn't come up. He also comes with these more normal stands right here that rock and rotate in all different types of ways. They actually fit into this charge shot right here. Here's the peg hole. So you can put that wherever you see fit. Bend it. Put his hand in there. And now he's unleashing this big charge shot, which is nicely molded. It reflects light well. I don't believe it's not painted at all. It's hollow in the middle, but the way they molded it makes it look good. One other thing you can do with the more flexible stand is put him on here and put this dash effect right there. So that's cool. Outside of those accessories, the stand does have this. So I guess if you want these stands to have multiple levels, like you could pose a robot up in here, and then you could put another stand at the top. I don't know, looking at it now, because I haven't tried this, that doesn't look too well to me. Yeah, actually I feel goofy. There are several places you can put this. So if you put it in this orientation, you can get more view of the figure. Size comparison, these things are quite tiny. Measuring him, he's like 3.5 inches exactly. Yeah, compared to Mario, I think Mega Man should be Mario's height, but Mega Man X should be at least a little bit taller. That is if you want him to fit in with other lines. So, end of the day, I like him. Only thing I don't like is, like I keep mentioning, the head not being able to look up. I don't know whether it's just this figure, because I did get it secondhand, but this is a little bit loose. Zero isn't anywhere near as loose, but like I said, I got it secondhand. So I don't know whether it came out the package like that, or is that a running thing with every figure, or with every X figure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Let me know by liking, subscribe, comment, share, click the notification bell. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Clear. the videos, click the fucking videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those fucking videos,